All right, let's hit rewind. 60,000 years back to prehistoric Australia, aka the OG land down under, but dialed up to nightmare mode. You're a baby Quinkana. Or at least, you will be once you escape this prehistoric Tupperware container people call an egg. You've been chilling in there for what feels like an eternity, alongside with your 30 other siblings, just waiting for the moment to finally break free. If you make it that far. Your mom's been out there holding down the fort, keeping your nest safe from the horror movie that is prehistoric Australia. She picked out a prime real estate spot, somewhere near water, probably in some sandy or soil-rich area. Sounds cozy, right? Yeah, wrong. Because in this era, being an egg is basically just being takeout food with no delivery fee. And then it happens. You finally punch your way out of that egg like you're making your dramatic entrance on reality TV. You think, wow, I did it, I'm alive! And the universe immediately says, LMAO, nope. Are you though? Because the second you pop your tiny little snout out into the world, everything is already trying to kill you. Look up, bam! Giant prehistoric bird circling above like it just got its DoorDash order notification. Look left, what's that rustling sound? Could be a big lizard, could be a snake, could be something that sees you as an appetizer. You don't even get a tutorial. You were just born and immediately have to run for your life using your tiny little noodle legs. Your siblings? Absolutely useless. It's not even been a full minute, and half of them have already scattered like confused toddlers at a theme park. No family bonding here, just chaos, terror, and whoever can run the fastest wins. And you're small, you're slow, you have zero combat skills, and right now you're about as threatening as a soggy chicken nugget. Your only hope is to get to cover. You waddle sprint your little heart out, praying your newborn legs don't betray you, because one wrong move and it's game over before the game even begins. So, welcome to life, little Quinkana. Your options? Adapt, run, or become someone else's lunch. Good luck, you're gonna need it. Alright, so you managed to survive the egg stage. You dodged the birds and the big lizards that saw you as an easy omelet, but don't get too comfortable because now life actually starts to humble you. First of all, you're still tiny. Like not even fun-sized, just would get absolutely folded in a fight with a gust of wind size. You're running on pure instinct and bad decisions. But hey, welcome to your juvenile era, where your whole personality is just try not to die. So what's the plan? Well, you've got long legs, which in theory means you're built for the land. Unlike your lazy river-dwelling crocodile cousins who just float around like bloated logs waiting for Uber Eats to swim by, you actually have to work for your food. You start exploring, wandering through grasslands, hanging around rivers, questioning, do I belong here? Is this an aesthetic choice? Spoiler alert, no. You're not a water croc, you're a land croc. Step too close to the water and you might as well send a group chat to the local apex predators with your exact coordinates. And now let's talk about eating. Right now your diet is anything smaller than you, which isn't saying much because you're still the definition of bite-sized. Bugs? Crunchy. Small mammals? Difficult but doable. Birds? Absolutely not. They've clocked you from 50 feet away, given you a side eye, and flown off before you even process what happened. Your hunting career is not off to a great start. Like that one time when you locked eyes with a baby marsupial called a thylacoleo. You're thinking, this is it. I got this. You lunge, full confidence, zero skill, and you miss. The thylacoleo just stands there like, bro, really? Before casually walking away like it had better things to do. You, sitting in the dirt, contemplating your life choices and wondering if vegetarianism is a thing. But hey, all of these lessons builds character. You're not gonna throw in the towel. Over time, you actually start catching stuff. You grow bigger. You get stronger. You stop embarrassing yourself every time you pounce. You level up from baby crocodile disaster to mildly competent predator. Only problem, you're not the only thing getting bigger. And in prehistoric Australia, that's never a good thing, because if you thought being small was dangerous, wait till you see what's hunting you now. Well, you did it. You lived. Against all odds, despite being born bite-sized, despite getting dunked on by birds, marsupials, and your own bad decisions, you made it. You're a fully grown Quinkana now at a whopping 485 pounds, and you look good. A solid 10 feet of land croc power stacked with razor-sharp serrated teeth, long legs built for sprinting, and the undeniable confidence of someone who just finished a 3-year gym transformation and now exclusively posts thirst traps. Evolution really did you a favor. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. The sun's up, which means it's time to clock in and go full apex predator mode.
Yeah, boy.
You step out of your hideout, looking around like, all right, who's getting eaten today? No more bugs, no more struggling.
Nope.
You're a full-fledged land menace, and the food chain is now your personal buffet. Hunting? You've got options. You're not out here scrambling after tiny snacks anymore. Oh no, you've moved on to the big leagues. Marsupial megafauna? Yes. Oversized wombat-looking creatures? Absolutely. Other reptiles who had the audacity to exist near you? If they're slow, they're dinner. And then you see it, a diprotodon just vibing, thinking it's safe. Oh, buddy, big mistake. You stay low, muscles locked in, eyes tracking every movement, and then bam! You lunge out of nowhere. It panics, it bolts, and okay, maybe it's faster than expected. But you've got something it doesn't. Endurance. While this thing is burning through its energy like a phone on 1% battery, you're just getting started. You're built for the long game. Tiring out your prey is part of the game. It slows down. You don't. And before it even knows what's happening, you open your jaws with your big teeth and chomp! Congratulations, you just secured the prehistoric equivalent of a Michelin star meal. Time to eat, time to thrive, and most importantly, time to remind every creature in Australia that you run this place now. So you're feasting, feeling like the king of the land. But of course, the universe is like, nah, let's add some drama. And who rolls up? Megalania. This overgrown, venomous dollar store Komodo dragon struts in like he owns the place. Yo, nice kill. Mind if I just take that? Yeah, actually you do mind. You puff yourself up, standing as tall as possible, letting out the nastiest, most disrespectful hiss of your life. The reptilian equivalent of, do you really want to do this, bro? Megalania gives you the side eye, analyzing the situation like he's about to make the worst financial decision of his life. You're bigger, faster, and absolutely over it. And after a solid minute of this tension-filled stare down, Megalania finally decides, you know what? This ain't worth the hospital bill. And just like that, he turns around and slinks away. Meal secured. You keep your food, life is good. But oh wait, plot twist. Now it's time for the real challenge. Since you've reached adult age, mating season is here. You need to find yourself a lady to secure your legacy and pass on your epic genes. But see, Quinkana romance is unhinged. There's no sweet courtship, no prehistoric candlelit dinners. Nope. The entire strategy boils down to flex hard and throw claws with another dude until one of you wins. Survival of the fittest ain't no joke. One day you lock eyes with the most beautiful Quinkana you have ever seen. Wow, you think to yourself, this is it. She is the one. But guess what? There's another Quinkana eyeing the same female you had your eyes on. Time to fight for your prehistoric Tinder match. It's on. Cue dramatic slow motion standoff. Tails swishing, teeth flashing, muscles tensed. This is about to go down like two gym bros fighting over the last protein shake. You two lunge at each other, snapping, hissing, rolling through the dirt like two toddlers fighting over a toy. It's messy. It's ridiculous. It's giving reality show drama levels of chaos. After what feels like a whole UFC pay-per-view event, you finally land the knockout chomp. The rival stumbles back, humbled, and slinks off into the shadows, accepting his embarrassing L. And the female? Oh, she saw the whole thing. And surprise, she's actually pretty impressed. You start to have a conversation with her, thinking you have just secured your future mate and your legacy will live on. Just as you're basking in the post-fight glory, flexing just a little harder to make sure your new lady really sees the gains, life throws you another curveball. Oh, great. Another dude trying to steal your girl. Didn't we just go through this? You barely had time to catch your breath, and now here comes Mr. I bench press boulders, rolling up like he's the main event. You guys are sizing each other up. Then the battle begins. Tails swishing, teeth bared, egos inflated to prehistoric proportions, and then chaos! You two are throwing down like it's WWE SmackDown mode. Snapping, rolling, hissing. Except this isn't for a championship belt. It's for your girl. But here's where things go sideways. This guy is huge. Like absolutely built. While you've been out here feeling like the main character, he's been grinding. Hitting that prehistoric gym, swimming laps, probably eating a diet of pure protein-packed marsupials. Meanwhile, you're out here thinking solid tail flicks and some flexing was gonna seal the deal. Big mistake. You chomp down on his tail thinking, haha, easy win, but before you can even process the dub, bam! This dude hits you with the reptilian equivalent of a body slam. His teeth clamp onto your neck like a bear trap, and suddenly, things are not looking good. You try to shake him off, but nah, this guy came to win. Your legs go wobbly, your vision starts getting blurry. You are starting to get full-on flashbacks. Hatching out of your egg. That time you fumbled a hunt and got laughed at by the marsupial. You start questioning all of your life decisions that have led you to this point. And the worst part, she's just watching, no sympathy. Girl, I'm dying for your attention, literally. And then, boom, darkness. No cinematic slow motion victory, no epic roar into the night sky, just you getting folded like a lawn chair over a girl who didn't even care. After all that, your life as a Quinkana was pretty mid.